So I'm not gonna lie, one of the hardest things that I still find to be doing sometimes, especially if I want to focus more on building rather than actually focusing on marketing, is the quantity and the distribution of that content in order to actually test out things and understand better what's working, what is not working. And in the age of automation, the fact that you can do part of that marketing actually with AI, I want to be able to delegate that. I want to be able to have an agent to help me do that. I want to be able to just build during the day and relax. And when I go to bed, just leave it be and produce content for me and just have it done. And with Wonda, the CLI that we've been building for the past months, we've been experimenting with a lot of formats, and we actually started mass distributing a lot of content on some channels to understand what's working and what's not. We've even built an internal dashboard to monitor this. For example, we've managed to make like a video that did 60k views, and we're very happy about that. We're just logging every single thing that is being posted and distributed, and it's fun to see how much it's evolving. And I'm gonna show you exactly how you can use Hermes agent and the Wonda CLI to actually start doing exactly the things that we're doing internally to push our marketing and promote the CLI even more. So the way to do it is, first you would install Hermes on your terminal. I already have it installed. I just went through an update recently. And then you go and select, I have a video that I just made on the channel right before this one. I'm going to link it below. And after you do that, you select your provider. I'm running Hermes via Codex. Apparently there's an issue with Claude Code, so that's why I went with the Codex version. I'm just going to check if my Wonda CLI is already installed. If you don't have it installed, you just copy the link here and you tell Hermes, please install this and make sure I'm authenticated, and then it works. And so I'm just going to ask, is the Wonda CLI installed? Just to be sure that it's fine and that it's working. The good thing about Hermes is that you can actually plan with it a lot. You can give it a big quantity of work to handle for you, and I urge you to try it. Like, try it in chunks, maybe to try and first do 5 videos, 10 videos, then 20 videos, and depending on the amount of credits that you have also with us, you'll be able to push more and more. So yes, the Wonda CLI is installed. So I'm going to try and showcase you how you can bring more of your brand actually in the knowledge base of your agent. And we're going to be using exactly the website of Wonda, of our CLI. We don't have a lot of branding going on right now here, but we can for sure see that we have like a logo that is like very ASCII built, and or ASCII, I think that's the abbreviation of that. We have like just 2 clouds on the landing page, the font and the color here, the highlights and everything. So one idea that you can use actually to maintain your brand consistency with this, the way to do it is that you can literally just tell Hermes, can you grab the branding style from wonda.sh? As you can see, it's planning, navigating, using a browser extension, and then extracting the images to understand more about the website. Right, so we have the brand extraction. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, now, with that in mind, let's generate a couple of logos with the Wonda cat in the same style, and then generate a couple of images using that logo and place them on Stanley cups. The reason why I want to do this, because then I want to automate those Stanley Cups to be inserted in some UGC videos so that I can further promote the branding of the cat, like to just let it be and have like a bunch of videos being spilled out for me to like experiment with. All right, let's see what it came up with. Exactly, I wanted some Stanley Cups to work with. Perfect. So now with this, let's imagine that this is our product, and I'm burnt out for the day. I just don't want to deal with this. I'm too tired. I want to have a bunch of videos being ready for me so that I can test them out and see what works, and then I can double down on them. Maybe even, utilize that format to film some stuff even in real life. But the idea is to like fail quickly. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna tell it, okay, cool. I like the cups. Now use those and generate 5 UGC. Actually, let's do 3 UGC videos. Casual with 20-35-year-olds presenting the product, and then 2 cinematic and exaggerated ads using the Seedance 2 for 16:9. The idea in the cinematic is to place the cups in outrageous scenarios. You can also interrupt the agent in case you want to add things, but I really want to see what it comes up with. So imagine that instead of like 5 videos, you want to do 30. You can do that. You could just let it be, then go to bed, then come back to this, because it will probably take some time. Hours, it might take around, I'd say 10 minutes. But for instances that are like larger, it's so good to experiment, and it's so good to just have fun, like at a fraction of the costs usually of the classical productions. It's very, very nice. So I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna come back to it and we'll see what it comes up with. Okay, so the videos are out. They're kind of funny, mostly because the prompting and the preparation for this was like very lean, as you saw. The idea is to experiment and have a conversation that is like even longer with Hermes in order to reach like an even deeper request for the videos. But
okay, I'm
the fact that
Tumblr,
it was so easy to just grab a product and put it in a video and just experiment with some visuals. Also, it took the pictures as first frames. You can prompt for that not to happen. But also you can cut the first frame in case you want to. So the fact that it actually experimented with those, I'm like really happy about it. And again, very vague. Like I didn't have anything very specific for this to like do something more crazier than you're currently seeing. Just imagine how much you can actually put out there, have a conversation with the agent, talk to it, tell it what you want to achieve, you do a back and forth, then you do a plan, just let it sit. Just let it sit and let it happen. You have a bunch of content waiting for you for the next day. There you go. Just play around with the Wonda CLI and with Hermes agent. I guarantee you're gonna be producing a lot more stuff.